Ajahn Brahm on turning failure into a learning opportunity. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, your heart pounding with fear, knowing that every wrong step could lead to a devastating fall. That's how we often feel when faced with failure, isn't it? We're terrified of making mistakes, believing that they're irreversible, damning us to a life of regret and self-doubt. But what if I told you that failure can be more than just a stumble on the path towards success? What if it's an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger? This is exactly what Ajahn Brahm teaches us in his teachings on turning failure into a learning opportunity. Let me tell you this, many of us have experienced failure in various aspects of our lives, whether it's in relationships, career, or personal growth. We often carry these failures with us, letting them define who we are and where we go next. Ajahn Brahm reminds us that failure is not a permanent state. It's merely a part of the journey, a temporary setback that doesn't have to dictate our future. You might be wondering, how do we transform failure into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block? Ajahn Brahm emphasizes the importance of embracing failure as a catalyst for growth. He suggests that by acknowledging our mistakes, we gain invaluable insights into our strengths and weaknesses, which can guide us towards becoming better versions of ourselves. Here's something you should know. Ajahn Brahm once shared a story about a young monk who had failed in a particular meditation practice. Instead of giving up, he sought guidance from Ajahn Brahm, who taught him to view his failure as a chance to explore deeper within himself. As a result, the monk discovered new levels of concentration and mindfulness, transforming his practice entirely. This transformation is not just theoretical, it's practical. Let's dive into a real-life example. Consider Sarah, a successful businesswoman who had just launched her latest product line. Despite extensive market research and preparation, her product failed to resonate with consumers. Instead of wallowing in disappointment, Sarah decided to use this failure as a learning opportunity. She analyzed every aspect of her marketing strategy, speaking with customers, and even hiring a team of experts to review her data. As a result, she was able to launch a completely revamped product line that was wildly successful. Ajahn Brahm stresses that we must cultivate a mindset of curiosity and openness towards failure. Rather than seeing it as a defeat, we should see it as a springboard for innovation. When we approach failure with a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. In fact, studies have shown that people who view failure positively are more likely to bounce back from setbacks and achieve greater success. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who viewed their failures as learning opportunities were more resilient and performed better in challenging situations. But how do we cultivate this mindset? Ajahn Brahm advises us to reflect on our failures, asking ourselves questions like, what did I learn from this experience? How can I apply this knowledge to improve my future endeavors? By doing so, we begin to internalize the lessons from our failures, turning them into valuable assets. Moreover, Ajahn Brahm encourages us to seek feedback and support from others. He believes that vulnerability is not weakness but strength, and that sharing our struggles with others can lead to deeper connections and meaningful insights. Whether it's through mentorship, peer groups, or online communities, we can find solace and inspiration in the experiences of others. It's crucial to remember that failure is not just a personal matter, but also a collective one. Ajahn Brahm points out that when we collectively share our failures and learnings, we create a culture of resilience and innovation. By fostering an environment where failure is seen as a normal part of the journey, we can inspire each other to keep pushing boundaries and striving for excellence. To reinforce this point, let's consider the case of the renowned tech company, Apple. Steve Jobs, known for his innovative spirit and relentless pursuit of perfection, faced numerous setbacks throughout his career. From being ousted from Apple to struggling with personal health issues, Jobs' failures were often publicized, yet he continued to innovate and lead the company to unprecedented success. Jobs' ability to turn his failures into lessons and push forward with determination became legendary among entrepreneurs and innovators worldwide. So how can we implement these principles in our own lives? First, acknowledge your failures and don't beat yourself up over them. Second, take time to reflect on what you've learned from each setback. Third, seek out mentors, peers, and communities that can offer support and guidance. Fourth, be open to new ideas and perspectives. Lastly, stay committed to your goals and never give up, no matter how many times you fail. In conclusion, failure is not a sign of weakness but a testament to our resilience and potential for growth. By viewing failure as a learning opportunity, we can transform it into a powerful tool for personal and professional development. Just as Ajahn Brahm says, failure is simply a mirror that reflects our true selves. So, embrace the mirror, learn from its reflections, and use those insights to shine brighter than ever before. Remember, every failure is a stepping stone to success, and the path to greatness is paved with perseverance and a willingness to learn.